Hi, I'm Jeff Klink, and I'm a principal in the Waterloo Region District School Board.
Jennifer Shortreed, also in the Waterloo Region District School Board, and I've been principal for 8 years.
I'm Dave Wilson, and I'm also a principal in the Waterloo Region District School Board.
And so today we'd like to share a few thoughts with you about the TPA process. And I would begin by saying that it is a collaborative process with the teacher, and you're using their experience and their direction in order to determine the focus of the TPA. So in a collaborative way, discussing with them which courses they want to focus on, outlining the general aspects of their practice and which particular ones they want you to work on with them.
Usually we ask teachers to identify what they think their areas of strength are, and then we also ask them to identify areas where they think they need some professional growth, and we ask them how they're pursuing that, and for some things that we might see in their practice when we come to observe them.
It's really important that you're having conversations with your teachers, even in their non-TPA year. That shouldn't be the first time that you're talking about their practice. So whether that involves casual visits to their classroom or informal conversations about their practice and things like that, it helps set the tone and it'll make it less uncomfortable for the teacher when the time comes.
If you have positive relationships with your teachers and are having these sort of small conversations on a regular basis, then when they come to the TPA, they will probably have heard you say the types of things you're going to say in the TPA. They will have heard those things before, those messages from you, because you consistently refer to similar practices or best practices in other conversations.
I would also add that it's important, if there are significant areas of growth, that you separate the TPA process from a disciplinary process. So when dealing with something that could be disciplinary in nature, you're going to separate that out and deal with it in terms of your board's policy and procedures, and use the TPA really to remediate areas that need development. But I wouldn't combine those two things. So the TPA really should be about their progress in pedagogy assessment and classroom management, any areas of growth that they'd like to achieve. But areas of weakness, the TPA is not going to provide a lot of results in terms of disciplinary action. For that, I would fall back on your human resources and your policies and procedures in terms of discipline.
The TPA can be invoked at any time if you have a concern or there's ongoing concerns about a teacher's performance. It doesn't have to be in their designated TPA year. It's best not to leave problems until the TPA year. Won't be a whole lot you can do about those at that time.
The TPA process isn't really designed to solve immediate problems in teaching. It's more of a reflective piece working with the teacher on long-term growth. Immediate problems need to be dealt with the teacher at the time they arise.
What you can do out of TPA in terms of growth is you can develop an improvement plan over time that really drills down into one specific area. You complete the TPA, but you agree with the teacher during that process that you're going to, for example, continue to work on adequate formative assessments so that they're well prepared for final evaluations. And that would be something they would agree to in that process, but the TPA itself is completed.